So today we are going to learn about the object groups. Okay, what is object and how it will help actually to create a policy. That's what we are going to learn. So here is a tab objects. If you come to these objects, you will find there are so many stuffs, right? So many stuff. So this is addresses. We are going to learn what is addresses. Address group, reasons, dynamic user group, applications, application group, application filters, services, service group, tags. So these things we are going to learn. Global protect is like any connect VPN like a Cisco, right? So it's a VPN, SSL VPN, and custom objects that we are going to learn next. Once I will explain about the antivirus. Okay, log forwarding decryption is for VPN. This is SD-WAN and schedules. So schedules we are going to learn. So guys, what is addresses and why it is used? Like if we have a multiple source IPs and multiple destination IPs, so what we can do, we can give a name to the IP. That is called addresses. So these are my old, I'm not talking about this, just forget it. To the IP. That is called addresses. So these are my old, I'm not talking about this, just forget it. So if you come to the, if you click the addresses, just see there is a one options add. So let's do the lab. I will just click on add. So addresses is what? It means addresses. It's for either, come here, type. Either we can give a IP net mask, okay, either IP range or IP wildcard mask. Wildcard mask is what? 255 is a mask, right? So wildcard mask is something same. FQDN, fully qualified domain name. We know what is FQDN, kind of a URL. Okay, so we can give a name of either, like I want to give a name of one of the FQDN is like a fully qualified domain name. Okay, it's a name like a www.google.com. It's a FQDN. Okay, www.facebook.com. It's a complete URL, right? URL, Uniform Resource Locator. So it's a complete website address. So that is called fully qualified domain name. That is called FQDN. So instead of using IP addresses, either you have a DNS server. Okay, so you don't want to use IP addresses, or you don't want to access some destination with the IP. You can just give a URL or FQDN. Okay, so you just when you try to access that FQDN, the traffic will go to the DNS server, and DNS server will resolve it, do a resolution, and provide you the IP address of that particular FQDN, and then your PC will initiate a connection on this IP. So FQDN is what? Like a fully qualified domain name, like a youtube.com, facebook.com, is a complete URL website addresses. That is called FQDN. Okay. So guys, let me remove all these three. All these all. Let it remove everything. Some bugs is there. Anyway, most of things are not removing. Could be I have these are not removing. Could be I have used somewhere in the netting and somewhere else. Could be. So no worry. So let's see. What is addresses? Addresses, it means what? Like I want to give a name of the IP. Okay, just like, let's open one new slide. Okay. So just like I have one IP 10.0.0.1. Okay. I have this IP, and this IP is belongs to like anyone, any user, any username. Okay, like it belongs to me. Okay, suppose so I can give the name of this IP. Okay, I can give the name of this IP. So like either I can give my PC or either I can give Manpreet username. Okay, like Manpreet. I'm just Manpreet. I'm just giving one example, guys. Okay, like you have a one subnet 10.0.0.0/8. So you want to give, if this is a LAN subnet, you just give a name LAN subnet. LAN subnet. That's fine. If you have a one full subnet 172.16.0.0/16, and could be it's a DMG subnet, so you can give the name DMG subnet. Okay, it means that subnet is called now DMG subnet. So instead of in the policy, if you're creating the policy source IP, destination IP, instead of putting the subnet, we can add DMG subnet, because I know that this DMG subnet is what it's is this guy is this subnet. Okay, so we can use like suppose I have to create a policy for source is source is 10.0.0.0/8, and destination is this one. Okay, DMG subnet 172.16.0.0.16. So okay, and I've given name that this subnet 10.0.0.8 is called as a LAN subnet, and 172.16.0.0/16 is known as DMG subnet. So while creating a policy source IP, instead of this, I can give a name LAN subnet. Okay, because I've already identified that this subnet is now LAN subnet. I've created the objects for that. Okay, and for the destination IP, I have give, instead of this subnet, I will give the object name DMG subnet. So that's how actually objects help, okay, into the policies. Even for the services, okay, even for the services, we can create like 22, 23, 443, HTTPS, whatever, 80. We can create one service group, okay, one services, one. Give any name, like any name, whatever, LDAP or LDAP ports and AD ports, whatever, AD ports. We can create one object and we can add all our the IPs into that. We can do it. Okay. So let's see. That's what we are going to see here. So let's see that I want to create a one, like my PC. Okay. I want to give the IP, like IPNet mask. Okay. I'm choosing the first option, IPNet mask. And I want to give the 10.0.0.1. Okay. See that 10.0.0.1. I want to give this IP name as a my PC. Actually, I'm already using 10.0.0.1, so I want to use some else. 10.1, 1.1.1. So any IP 10. Yeah, 10.1.1.1. Okay, so I will give this IP name as a my PC. That's it. Just I'm giving a name. This is called object addresses. Like I'm giving the addresses name. This is the address, right? IP addresses. I'm giving the name of the address. That's it. If I click OK, it came as a my PC. See that, guys? My PC. And type is netmask. Address is 10.1.1.1. It came, guys. Okay. Likewise, if I create again, and like I want to create a LAN segment. Okay. So LAN. Okay, guys. LAN segment. And I want to give the name 10.0.0.0/8. I want to give fully qualified. Okay, 10.0.0.8. Okay, just like I have created for. You can see that it's came. Okay, LAN segment. Now I will create like a DMG subnet. Okay, this one 170.16 as a DMG subnet. So come again, add, give any name like DMG subnet So, subnet, and still I'm choosing IP net mask. Okay, guys, still I'm choosing IP net mask. So IP net mask, I'm again just 172.16.0.0/16. So it is free. We can give anything. Okay, even the IP, we can provide IP addresses here also. Either we can give the what subnet, full subnet /24/16/22/2020, all depend. We can. There is a one tag, guys. I will explain in the class what is tag. Okay. Okay. Type. Okay. It came, guys. See that DMG subnet. Okay. DMG subnet. Likewise, let's create some other things. Okay. Like I have created for the IP net mask. We can create a range even. Okay. So like I want to give us some land range, anything. Okay. Name could be anything. What is range, guys? Range is what? Like I want to give a some instead of. Come here. What is range? Like we have an IP from 10.0.0.1, 10.0.0.2, 10.0.0.3, 10.0.0.4. Like we have an IP till 10.0.0.20. This is a continuous IP, okay? And we can use it. Instead of typing from 1 to 20, we can give a name 10.0.0.1, first letter, then give a dash here, dash. Okay, it's a range. Then 10.0.0.20, give the last. So it's all came. It means all from 1 to 10. It's from 2. From 2. It means from top to bottom or from start to end. So it is, this is the first and this is the last, and in between whatever it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all would come. It's a continuous range. Okay, it's a continuous range. So likewise, also we can create a ranges. We can create a IP. So we can create objects like a LAN range. Like if I want to create a 10.2.2.2 from 10.2.2 to 10.2.2.20. So, but make sure, guys, this should be continuous. Okay, it doesn't mean that and belongs to the same subnet. It should be continuous and belongs to the same subnet. Okay, guys, that's clear. So likewise, I have also, I can create a LAN range. So that's how we can create a, this is the addresses name. This is the name of the address. I'm giving the name of the subnet or IP addresses. Okay. Now there is a other type. Wildcard mask is for just like a, we are using something else, like a, you can see that. If mostly it is not in use, like I want to give 10.0.0.1, okay, slash like if someone is using 255.255, I'm just giving one example. It is not much important, but what is a wildcard of the, like we have a 255.255.255.0. This is a net mask, guys. Net mask. So wildcard mask is nothing, is just the opposite number of net mask. Is the opposite of net mask. Okay, that is called wildcard mask. Okay, so don't use your mind. If you required, like if you have a 10 dot, suppose guys, if you have a 10.0.0 anything, okay, like and you have a 2.25.25.0.0, okay, you need to add. It's the same thing like a subnetting only, like a net mask only, but it's just opposite. So if someone would say 10.0.0 to 25.25.00, so just convert it into wildcard. You can just go to the Google and just search any IP subnet calculator. You can do it. Don't use your brain if you don't know nothing. But here just make sure, for just I want to let you know, if 255.255.0.0, if it is, we know that the full octet is from 0 to 255, right? So if it is 0 to 255, whatever it is, till 255, whatever the 255, it means it is fully closed, fully filled. From 0 to 255, it is all done, right? We know that, right? 0.0.0.8 things. And we know the value 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. Then what? 64.
32, sir.
Something, huh? Okay, huh? Sorry, 32, 64, then 128. Kind of, right? So if you count everything, it will call it come 255. We all know it's in CCNA stuffs. The same thing. So it means if it means all are occupied. If all octet are occupied, it means it's 255. The same thing. If it is all are occupied, it means it's 255. So whatever it is, if it is fully occupied 255, it should be the opposite is 255. It is wildcard is 0. 255 wildcard is 0. If it is 0, it means wildcard is 255. It's totally opposite. And if you have wildcard like 255 dot, suppose 24, what is 224 224 dot 0 dot 0, what would be the wildcard mask? 0 dot, just divide minus
Yes.
it from 255.
Yes.
It's very
Yes.
simple, guys. 5,
Yes.
what is the 1 3 31.255.255, nothing else. Okay. I've just give you one review. You can use your calculator, so that's how you can calculate. So like what you can already in the wildcard, you can even create your wildcard objects also if required. Okay. And the third one is FQDN. What is FQDN? Like if you have any kind of FQDN like www.google.com, anything, guys. So either we can give. Okay. This is name, Google website, anything. There is a one more thing, resolve, guys. Receive that. So if there is any somewhere, if each IP addresses like in your company, any IP, any website is already have information at the DNS. Okay, you have a DNS server, so even you can resolve it now. You will able to get the details. Here we are not, because this is a lab, but in your office definitely you will get. If not, then that's fine. So resolving is what, it's just a DNS resolving. If you resolve, it will give you the IP address of this google.com, nothing else. If you have any IP address detail, if you resolve, it will give you the uh, username details like this one, FQDN details of that IP. So nothing. This is same like this. Okay, like a NS lookup. Okay, kind of. It is not resolving. So likewise, like I want to create a one FQDN for google.com. Click OK. FQDN. FQDN means fully qualified. Fully qualified domain name. Okay, guys. So it means what? It's if we last two name is showing domain name. It means what? Like instead of using any IP, like we don't know the IP addresses of Google, right? We don't know the IP addresses of google.com. Definitely. So how you will use? Like if you have a requirement that some user, this is the source, want to go google.com. So did you provide the IP address details for google.com? Of course not, because you don't know what is IP of Google. Even the IP of Google, Microsoft, YouTube, those are changing all the time, daily, per day, those are changing. Okay. So we are not sure actually the what is IP address. So that time what we can use, instead of IP, instead of give IP, we can just give a fully google.com. So this is what, so what is this? This is the FQDN, fully qualified domain. This is the domain name. Okay. So if like www.facebook.com, what is it, guys? What you will say this website? This is a website address, right? So FQDN means nothing. It's a kind of a website address, but there could be a DNS. DNS should have the information of that that URL. That's it. So FQDN is means what? The website address or any URL. Okay, this is the meaning of FQDN simply. That is clear. So even we can create like a facebook.com, we can create anything like here I have created Google website. So you can create even a FQDN objects. So that's how we have created the objects. What we have created, we have given the address, object address. It's called objects address. So we have given the name of the subnet or either IP addresses, okay, or either the any FTD unit. So if you understand addresses, now we can going to address group. What is address group, guys? So we have created the address like 10.0.0.1. Okay, I have given the name my PC. Okay, again we have created the 10.0.0.2. I have given the name Manpreet PC. Okay, it's a name, guys. Anything would be you can give in your organization's nomenclature. Name is what? Nomenclature. Whatever the nomenclature you can provide. Okay, 10.0.0.0/8. We have given the name LAN segment. Okay, guys. Even 172.16.0.0/16. We have given the name DMG segment. Okay. So that is, these are the what is this? These are the objects. Object address. These are the object address. That's fine. Okay. Now I have something. Now these are the individual one, right? These are the individual things. Like I've explained, if you have to create a rule from source is this IP, destination is IP, you can create like LAN segment is the source, DMJ is the segment. That's fine. But if I want to put everyone, everything, that much everything in a one bucket, that's called object group. Object group is nothing, it's a container. Just using a word container. Okay. Object group. What is object group? In the object group, its a name is a group. We can create a group of all the objects. We can create all the objects in a one group. Like in the one group, I've given the name LAN group. Anything, guys? Okay, LAN group. In this LAN group, I have added all this PC. All this PC. Okay, 10.0.0.1, 10.0. No. Instead of this, why IP? I will this is a group. I have added my PC. The name. Okay, I have to add my PC. Manpreet. LAN segment. Okay. Likewise, DMG segment. So we can create a name. Okay, but it means all are the objects we can call it to a group. We can call it to a group. So that's what it's called group. So what would actually helpful? We will see in the lab.